pass, rolling to his right. They throw it, the in route to Tanner Steck, makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets, and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anastier.
Lamar looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown, swirls. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's day 2 of the 2024 North Dakota Optimists Volleyball Series here on YourLiveEvent.com, and welcome to our pregame show. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes here from Bismarck, St. Mary's. It is the 2024 Optimist Volleyball Series, and this is our pregame brought to you in part by Norman County Raceway and the Red River Valley Speedway. Recapping what happened yesterday in a 5-set thriller from West Fargo Horace High School. The red team upended Team Blue, being down 2-1, coming back with a 25-23 and a 15-12 win in both set 4 and 5 respectively. In the 5-set win for Team Red, you had a really nice performance by McKenna Nold with 16 kills, 15 digs. Kayla Seiler with 9 kills, 14 digs. And then Jalen Swanson had 13 assists with 10 digs as well. And Quinn Coast, 16 assists here for the red team. For the blue team, they were led by the 29 assists from Dickinson Trendy's own Delaney DeShop with 29 assists. You had 10 kills and 19 digs for Hannah Linsiger from Red River, and Betsy Schultz of Fargo North with 17 assists and 12 digs. Still to come here tonight from Bismarck. We'll get to the story laps, the opening serve as well, but first we'll take a quick timeout. We come back after this, we'll hear from the coaches. Jennifer Astle from Bismarck Legacy and the coach of Team Blue alongside with Kara Nunziato will be joining the conversation with Coach Astle, and then we'll hear from Stephanie Oliver of Fargo Davies around the corner here on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's the summer sale at Bloomfield Enterprise in Hillsboro. All VersaMax and CargoMax trailers at summer sale prices. Plus, you get up to an additional $250 rebate on CargoMax trailers. Bloomfield Enterprise has the 10.5, 12.5, and 14.5 VersaMax trailers. Stop by to look and purchase with large discounts, or call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. The summer sale on VersaMax and CargoMax trailers ends June 30th at Bloomfield Enterprise in Hillsboro.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Norman County Fair, June 19th through 22nd, Ada, Minnesota. FFA Day with Eli Alger and the Faster Horses performing in concert. There's a salute to veterans with special music and a tribute from Operation Check 6. Racing, school bus races, free shows and attractions for all ages. Fun games in the Mighty Thomas Carnival on the Midway. It's where summer begins and the fun never ends. Free gate admission. The Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 19th through 22nd. Visit NormanCountyFair.com.
As we continue on our pregame show here today from Bismarck, St. Mary's, day number 2 of the 2024 North Dakota Optimist Volleyball Series. It's Team Red and Team Blue. From Team Blue, one of the two head coaches, that is Jennifer Astle here from Bismarck Legacy. Jennifer, same question that I'm going to start with Stephanie across the way. Really good volleyball yesterday. A lot of rallies that were awfully close and awfully long. What did you see from the quality of play from the 24 players on the floor last night at Horace?
I mean, this was an insane graduating class. You know, I remember in our coaches meeting when we were doing our all-state voting and all-conference voting, and it was just really hard to make some of those decisions because, you know, like, they're just well-rounded athletes. And so, I mean, I was expecting all week that it was going to be like that. You know, you try to focus on your side, but sometimes you look across the way and see what you're doing and try to remind yourself what you're preparing for. But I think from a fan standpoint that they were highly entertained last night. As a coaching standpoint, I couldn't be more proud of our kids. You know, there was a couple times where maybe thought we were done, but we sure had a lot of fight, and so I hope that the West gets as good of a show as the East did.
Yeah, last night was a lot of fun, a lot of long rallies, an opportunity for you to coach two of your players on opposite sides here, so I'll kind of let you brag a little bit about them respectively on a Team Red again with Reese, and then on Team Blue here with Hallie. What does it mean to coach both of them one more time?
I mean, I had a very senior-heavy class, so it means a lot to have two of them here, and, like, Kara and I were both talking, at the end of the season, it's almost like you go into mourning because these kids have just given so much to your program, and I feel like it's like opened this old wound again because, we did some playing together sometimes, even in the gym, and there was one ball in particular, like Reese just connected with Hallie again, and I was like, oh, I'm going to miss that so much. But they are both great kids, I think that they kind of are enjoying competing against each other. They're very, very good friends with one another. They're super supportive of each other. But it's, like I said, it's kind of fun to have a little bit of the competition between the two right now. I can't say enough about how much this experience is for them. I can't wait to watch Reese play next year at BSC and even kind of her preparation and starting to play with some different people and to see how that's going to carry her through come fall. And, Hallie chose to just go to school. I mean, she was a 3-sport athlete, and she would have had the opportunity, but it's fun to see her get to really shine here as kind of a real last hurrah, too.
And final thing for me here, Jennifer, what's the one thing you've enjoyed most so far about the Optimist Volleyball Series? Obviously, you probably want to see another maybe 4 or 5 setter come out way on top for the blue team, but outside of just the competition, what have you enjoyed most these couple of days with some of these coaches and players?
I think it's just so unique that these kids, get this opportunity to play with some of the people that they have spent so many years competing against. I think they sometimes have this idea of who they think that person is. Sure. And then once they get alongside of them and start playing with them, they're like, wow, that person is way different than I thought. And so they get this whole different type of relationship, and they get to really meet some people that they can now take into this next phase and have some friendships with.
Jennifer, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck here tonight in match number 2.
Thank you. You have a great night, too.
That again, Bismarck Legacy head coach and part of Team Blue here, Jennifer Astle, with us here on our pregame show from Bismarck St. Mary's.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back. With an impressive lineup of goodies, including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill, you'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Visit us today at any of our 6 locations.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
As we continue on our pregame show here today from Bismarck St. Mary's, day number 2 of the 2024 Optimist Volleyball Series between the red team and the blue team. Joining us, one of the coaches from Team Red, that again from Fargo Davies, is Stephanie Oliver. Stephanie, game number 1 after a couple days of practice. How did you think everything went at West Fargo Horace? Obviously coming back to earn the win for Team Red, but how do you think the quality of volleyball was last night across the state of North Dakota that was at West Fargo Horace?
Yeah, I mean, looking at the game last night and just comparing set to set and everything, I thought the play was unbelievable. You can even tell there was just some long rallies going back and forth. that probably lasted for about 2 minutes, and you just don't get that type of play until you get to the top of the players of the state. So it's quite fun, and it's quite fun to coach.
And someone who had a really nice game yesterday too. We had her down for 9 kills is a former Fargo Davies Eagle now for one more time, and Kayla Seiler. What did you see from Kayla's play yesterday?
Kayla was unbelievable at the front row. I mean, she stepped up in huge ways and made some unbelievable plays as well in the front, but also the back too when she was back there. So it was awesome to see her just play at her full potential.
Now that you've been through this now as a coach, as a couple of practices, I know I talked to you about this earlier. Are you talking shop, so to speak? Is it just enjoying, the 5 days kind of together? So how much are you trying to take maybe other things from the other 3 coaches that you're with, or is it just, hey, I'm just, excited to be here one more time and, represent Fargo Davies with Kayla one more time here, Stephanie?
I think it's a little bit of both. It's fun to be with these other coaches, and I feel like we have a lot of similarities, few differences here and there in our coaching styles, but I feel like we're all pretty much on the same page, pretty similar to our gameplay. And then it's just fun to coach Kayla again, and really, again, to see her excel, and it's just been a great experience for everybody.
From an X's and O's standpoint, trying to, sweep the team blue team here, there was a really good lot of battles in the front with Pitts and McKenna Knoll, just as an example. Some really good back row play by Beto on one side with Evie on the other. So what's the X's and O's, so to speak, of this All-Star game number 2 here tonight, Stephanie?
Honestly, it's just to serve receive well, and then obviously be more aggressive with our digging. I thought we did a good job at the end towards getting a little bit more scrappy. In the beginning, not so much, but then we started to really pick up a lot of great digs last night, which really helped our motivation and a little bit more momentum going into that 5th set, and we just kind of lit it up from there. So it's going to be a really fun match again tonight, and I think it's going to be kind of that neck and neck that we saw last night too.
Final thing for you, Stephanie, what's the one thing you enjoyed most so far from this Optimist Volleyball series?
I think the most thing is just coaching all these girls. I mean, these are just fun, elite girls, and getting to know them, getting this experience has just been unbelievable. So it's been a really great experience for me as a coach, and then getting to know each of these coaches as well. So,
Stephanie, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck here in game number 2.
Thank you.
That again, part of our Norman County Raceway Red River Valley Speedway pregame show from Fargo Davies. Stephanie Oliver with us here on YourLiveEvent.com. Check out the YourLiveEvent.com free stage powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Inc. at the Red River Valley Fair with a full lineup of great performers and shows each day. You'll enjoy live entertainment from Quick 56, Ashley Weiland, Slamabama, and more. The Red River Valley Fair is 3 weekends from June 28th through the 30th, July 4th through the 7th, and July 11th through the 14th. For entertainment schedules and more information on the YourLiveEvent.com free stage, check out RedRiverValleyFair.com. That's RedRiverValleyFair.com.
The best part about being a reading corps tutor is having that one-on-one relationship with kids.
A high five here, or a smile there. When I get that smile back, it fills my heart.
Being a reading corps tutor has been the most rewarding thing I've ever done, and I was an RN for 15 years.
Outside of my family, this has been the greatest experience of my life.
As we continue on our pregame show, again brought to you in part by Norman County Raceway and the Red River Valley Speedway. We just heard from some of the coaches here for the Blue and the Red All-Stars. For the Blue All-Stars again, we heard from Jennifer Astle from Bismarck Legacy, and alongside yesterday we heard from Kara Nunziato. For the Red All-Stars, Angie Johnson we heard from yesterday, and we just got done talking with Stephanie Oliver from Fargo Davies. This again is our pregame show brought to you in part by the Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo. Friday night races start at 7, and check out the World of Outlaws Sprint Cars on August 24th. For more information, go to RedRiverValleySpeedway.com. That again is RedRiverValleySpeedway.com, and listen to Racing on the Radio on Friday nights from the fairgrounds in West Fargo. That's at 7 o'clock on 106.5 FM KRJB. Fall of 2019 was the very first year here at the campus of Bismarck St. Mary's, going from their downtown central location to where they are now on the north side of Fargo. A really nice facilities here, as we heard from a lot of folks out west over the years. First time Joey and myself here have been able to be in this particular facility here today, but it is a gorgeous facility. The crowd continues to file on in, and it's just a matter of time now to find out, will the Red All-Stars earn the sweep over the Blue All-Stars, or can the Blue All-Stars earn the split? Last night's match at West Fargo Horace again went 5 sets with the Red All-Stars coming out on top. Still to come, we'll get to our starting lineups brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Our players to watch brought to you in part by the Empire. And then we'll get to the first serve and find out who's going to win day number 2 of the 2024 Optimist Volleyball Series. Last night's match again, 25-16 for Team Blue in set 1. And then the Red came back 25-21. 18-25 they lost in the third, but won the fourth 25-24 and 15-12. Led behind McKenna Nold again with a nice performance of 15 digs and 16 kills. That does it again for part of our pregame show, brought to you in part by Norman County Raceway and the Red River Valley Speedway. Starting lineups are next here in Bismarck.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
It's the summer sale at Bloomfield Enterprise in Hillsboro. All Versamax and Cargo Max trailers at summer sale prices. Plus, you get up to an additional $250 rebate on Cargo Max trailers. Bloomfield Enterprise has the 10.5, 12.5, and 14.5 Versamax trailers. Stop by to look and purchase with large discounts, or call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. The summer sale on Versamax and Cargo Max trailers ends June 30th at Bloomfield Enterprise in Hillsboro.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
This is your livelihood, and success requires a seed partner that's just as committed as you are. Just like you, we're farmers first, so our values are rooted just as deep and our goals are just as strong. Our team is ready to hit your fields, so no matter what each growing season brings, we'll get through it together. It's who we are. Thunderseed, first in the field.
When it comes to your next outdoor project, let the team at Turf Tamers take care of you. Turf Tamers provides the professional services and is your one-stop shop for turning your dirt yard into a beautiful oasis. When you choose Turf Tamers, you can trust that your outdoor spaces are in the hands of skilled professionals who truly care about creating beautiful landscapes. For a quote or more information, go online to turftamersfargo.com. That's turftamersfargo.com.
As we continue here on our North Dakota Optimist Volleyball Series, as it's now time for our starting lineups. First for the red team here with American Crystal Sugar Company, providing our starting lineups and alongside with their parents.
Number 2, Cheyenne Hayes, a 5'10" outside hitter from Tioga. Parents Scott and Rianne Hayes. Head coach Shaughnessy Mayer. And number 3, Izzy Albrecht. A 6-foot middle header from West Fargo Cheyenne High School. Parents Justin Albrecht and Chelsea Mahone. Head coach Leah Newton. Number 4, Delaney Deschamps, a 5'7" setter from Dickinson Trinity. Parents Evis and Jill Deschamps. Head coach Brianne Sisson. Number 5, Betsy Schultz, a 5'8" setter from Fargo North. Parents Lance and Katie Schultz. Head coach Rachel Hummel. Number 6, Maya Vabetto.
As we are having some feedback technical difficulties here inside Bismarck St. Mary's, Maya Vibetto again here with the Blue All-Stars. Also coming out here for the Blue All-Stars again will be here for the 12 players that are participating. Tiana Wald with Cheyenne Hayes, Izzy Albrecht with Delaney Deschamps, Betsy Schultz here, Maya Vibetto, Brenna Martin with Alexis Gerving, Hannah Linsinger with Hallie Severson, Hope Gaddy, and Caroline Pitts. Here will be the Blue Team All-Stars here, part of our American Crystal Sugar starting lineups here. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products, grower owned. Go to crystalsugar.com. Again, that is crystalsugar.com, part of the Blue All-Stars here and their starting lineups. For the Red All-Stars here, going a look at the other side, brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. They're going to go like this. Savannah Philibeck here for the Red All-Stars, followed by Evie Berg here for the libero spot, part of a couple of liberos here as they will transition throughout the night. Ava Yanner from Dickinson Trinity, Josie Jensen from Northern Cass with Hallie Johnson from Red River. Also at the setter spot here will be Jalen Swanson and Reese Dukester from Langdon area and Moore Munich for Jalen and Reese from Bismarck Legacy. Janelle Udekwe from Bishop Ryan will be in the back row. Ellie Lucas from Northern Cass with McKenna Nold from Jamestown. Kayla Seiler here from Fargo Davies, and Quinn Coast here for Bismarck Century. That again is our American Crystal Sugar starting lineups. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products, grower owned. Go to crystalsugar.com. That again is crystalsugar.com. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll continue on our pregame show around the corner here on your liveevent.com.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With all pet protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
As they've gone through the starting lineups, now it's time to get to our players to watch out for here, brought to you in part by the Empire Sports Complex. Some of the players on Team Red to watch here today. Quinn Coast, again, a really nice performance with 19, make that 16 assists for Team Red yesterday. Tiana Wald for the Blue All-Stars had herself a really nice performance in the back row. Also from Team Blue, playing in her final time here from Bismarck St. Mary's, the Saint herself, and Alexis Scurvy with 9 kills and 2 blocks. And then Izzy Albrecht here from the Blue All-Stars had herself a nice performance as well with a couple of really nice kills from the outside yesterday. For the Red All-Stars, we mentioned Quinn Coast with Savannah Philibek. She was flying all over the court in the back row. And then Udekwe had herself a nice run when she had the ability to play from Bishop Ryan here in the back row. Those are some of the players to watch out for. We'll get to a host of others throughout the night. Players to watch out brought to you in part by the Empire Sports Complex. Whether you're looking for a one-on-one training session to a bounce house to just looking to play a little 5-on-5 hoops as well, or again, to play some volleyball. Check it all out at the Empire Sports Complex in Fargo. Don't wait any longer. Head on over to empirefargo.org and start your sports journey today. That again is empirefargo.org. The Blue All-Stars and the Red All-Stars here for match number 2. Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes as we get you slated a couple of minutes ahead of the 7 o'clock hour here for the opening serve. As doing the honors here from Bismarck Century will be Quinn Coast, and the opening serve is underway here at 6:54 on a Tuesday, and Quinn is able to get an ace. So right off the bat here, it's a 1-0 lead on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard for the Red All-Stars. Team Blue got out early, winning the first 2 to 3 sets last night, and then all of a sudden Team Red able to kind of win a little bit more of those 50-50 battles yesterday. But when Quinn came up, a future NDSCS Wildcat, they made a couple of nice runs. Big swing there on the outside by McKenna Knoll, dug out in the back by the Blue All-Stars. Here comes Ava Yanner up and over on that double block. Covered nicely here by Maya Vibetto from Minot Redeemers. Now McKenna Knoll will have another chance at this one. Up and trying to get that rainbow in the back, unable to get that to come down, and that will be a point awarded here to the Blue All-Stars. Most of the sets yesterday at West Fargo Horace High School kind of took about 20 points combined between the two teams before one maybe went on a really big rally or a run, as Hannah Linsinger comes onto the service line here from Red River. Savannah Philibek to Yanner, then Philibek gets it over on the third. Betsy Schiltz back set. Here it goes across over to Reese as she had the opportunity there with Hallie Severson, and the point will be eventually won here by the Blue All-Stars. So Blue All-Stars able to get that one coming across the net for the point here to make it a 2-1 contest, as you will have Linsinger back to the service line. As she does into the middle, Philibek tight at the net. Gets this one over on the third of Vibetto. Set up middle. Big swing by Martin. Philibek is there for the dig. McKenna Knoll with the tip over across the net. Pushed across by Linsinger. Covered nicely by Seiler. Red All-Stars back set. Here goes Yanner with the pushover on the third, as they will go with a swing and a hit coming across for the Blue All-Stars with Severson, and eventually they'll get the point. So point awarded here, 3-1 for Team Blue over Team Red here in the 2024 North Dakota Optimists Volleyball Series. Service on the way here for Linsinger, part of our Empire Sports Complex players to watch yesterday out at West Fargo Horace. First service there of the contest, as now the Red All-Stars will come on here with McKenna Knoll, the Gatorade Player of the Year in North Dakota, making her way to a really good Division II volleyball program at Concordia St. Paul. This one will go outside, cross court on the swing, and a hit by Severson. A Bismarck Legacy product earns another kill here in the series, as we'll have a substitution as Pitts will come in on the front row, and then Hope Gaddy will come on to serve. Gaddy, part of Grand Forks Red River. Second team All-Stater heading to UND for biology and pre-dental coming up in the fall. For the Red All-Stars, this will be pushed across by Nold, eventually dug out by Schiltz. Here's a swing up and over by Gerving on the third. For the Red All-Stars, outside Seiler over the double block. Covering there is Gaddy, but unable to get to that one after the hit by Linsinger, as Kayla Seiler, the Fargo Davies Eagles product, able to make it a 4-3 contest. So for Kayla, heading to Concordia for both volleyball and track and field coming up in the fall. Service on the way here for the Red All-Stars, and they get the ace. The Beulah Minor, Philibek, able to get the ace. So you got one for Coast, one for Philibek here. That's half the points so far for the Red All-Stars from the service line, as Philibek will have another running jump start here and another really good-looking serve. Well, we said Maya Vibetto was the one to watch out for last night. She finished with 7 aces, and Philibek so far with 2 here tonight for the Red All-Stars. As it's a 5-4 lead on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. This one will go to Severson. Now to the outside. Here comes a big swing by Gerving over the double block. Dug out nicely by Nold. Outside here for Seiler with the power tip down the line for the kill. Seiler did a little bit of a changeup, if you will. If you're a softball player, you come out maybe expecting a riser, then all of a sudden throws out the changeup. You're coming up and looks like it's going to be hammered down, and all of a sudden throws out the power tip in the back left corner. 6-4 early here for the Red All-Stars. And this one will be a service error on the way, as now it's one apiece. Substitution, as we'll have a couple of subs here for the Team Blue. Izzy Albrecht will come on and play the front row here from West Fargo Cheyenne, and Delaney comes onto the service line here for the Dickinson Trinity Titans. Part of 2 Titans here for Delaney Deschamps at the service line. As this will be back set Yonner with the push across the way. Speaking of a Titan, there's the other one. Free ball over, potentially on the third, but Albrecht hits that one in the net, and the Red All-Stars will take the point. Red on the right-hand side of your screen as they were yesterday at Horace. Blue on the left-hand side of your screen, so keeping it simple for us for some of the behind-the-scenes work from earlier tonight as well. If you missed any of our coverage yesterday, simply go to our YouTube page and search North Dakota Optimists Volleyball Series. You can watch the entirety of that 2-hour 5-setter. Here goes Pitts, had herself a double-digit performance in kills yesterday. Here goes Seiler. She had 9 kills yesterday. Quick transition game, and the Red All-Stars here with Seiler gets her 3rd kill of the match. Now 8-5 here for the Red All-Stars. It was a nice combination yesterday with Seiler, with Nold, and then Jensen got going a little bit as the match went on with 5 kills and 5 blocks for the Red All-Stars. Linsinger with the dig. Delaney set back set. Here goes Pitts through the block for the kill. Pitts with her first kill of the match. She had 11 yesterday at Horace, and at one time was kind of the one horse that was going, if you will, for the Blue All-Stars, as Tiana Wald from Edgeley Cullum Montpelier will come on and do the honors here for the Blue All-Stars from the service line. Philibek with the dig. McKenna Nold hits this one underneath the net, and the Blue All-Stars will take the points. Nice facilities out in Bismarck between Legacy, Bismarck High, St. Mary's. Mandan's going to have some new digs as well upcoming here in the fall. The Red All-Stars will see this one with Jensen Tip in a good spot as the Blue All-Stars get it over on a little ping ball action. This will go Seiler trying to fist this one across the net, able to do so, and eventually the Red All-Stars able to get the side out, and the point now at 9-7. So between Century now is the oldest in terms of the facilities in Bismarck, with not the quote-unquote renovation as what we've seen from Bismarck High to what Legacy and St. Mary's have done in recent years with their new gyms. Here's Nold with the push down the line. And you got Shiloh Christian not too far across the way with really quality facilities no matter what you talk about. This one will be tipped across by Jensen. Deschamps back set, Albrecht with it. Tight at the net. Joust going to be won by the Red All-Stars with Jensen. Delaney pushes this one outside. Linsinger blocked by Jensen. Josie, well, this time Pitts is able to get the best. It goes up in the rafters. Lucas gets it over on the third. Izzy. Deschamps back set. Albrecht down the line, blocked by Nold as this one continues. Linsinger, was it touched? The answer is no, out of play, and a long rally goes to the Red All-Stars. So Red All-Stars lead it by 3 here at 10-7. Share their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhbanknd.com. That again is dhbanknd.com, our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Pitts blocked at the net, and eventually it's Jensen who wins that one. So Josie with the block that results directly in a point here. The Red All-Stars have their largest lead of the opening set here at 11-7. So nice little run here by the Red All-Stars as it was 8-7, and since then they have rattled off 4 consecutive points. Linsinger off the top of the block. Seiler with the dig. This one will go outside. Big swing by McKenna Knoll, but Pitts picks up a wall and earns a point. That was a good one by Dukeshire on the assist opportunity. As coming on here for the Blue All-Stars will be Brenna Martin from Thompson. Coming back into the game for Team Red for the first time here tonight will be Janello Udekwe from Bishop Ryan. The serve here will be Maya Vibetto for the Blue All-Stars. Goes to the opposite libero with Philibek. Backs it on the way. Jensen back right corner. Vibetto is there. Here goes Linsinger, and able to go across the court for the kill. Hannah Linsinger had 10 kills last night, so far with 2 here this evening. And now it's 11-9. Service upcoming here for the Blue All-Stars, as this will be with Maya Vibetto. Maya for the Blue All-Stars making her way to Bismarck State College to play collegiate volleyball in the fall. Jensen with the swing. This one now will go into the middle. Brenna Martin able to get it over on the third. For the Red All-Stars, McKenna Knoll tipped at the net, blocked. Another opportunity, back set. Here goes Lucas. Brenna Martin able to throw up a block. Dump opportunity, covered nicely by Delaney. This will go outside. Linsinger, right-handed swing. Another joust going to be won by Jensen. Martin gets it over immediately on the transition. This will go outside. Knoll tips it, covered. Eventually pushed over by Delaney. Philibek sets it up outside. Lucas tip, blocked on the way. Linsinger earns the block. You had Brenna Martin and Hannah Linsinger there after the block across the way, and just like that, the Blue All-Stars trimming back into this contest. As service here will be with Wald. So 11-10 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Jensen off the top of the block, covered nicely by Wald. Here goes Albrecht cross court on a line shot, as this will be a free ball over by Lucas on the third. Deschamps set up Martin, big right-handed swing and a big right-handed kill. The future Jackrabbit South Dakota State product going to study, not play for volleyball, but going to study architecture down in Brookings. Ties this one up, our first tie since it was one apiece. So Brenna Martin from the Thompson Tommies, first team All-Stater, finished for head coach Lisa Strand with 1,053 kills in her career. Free ball over on the third. Tiana Wall plays it. Delaney set up middle. Here goes Martin again through the middle, and she hammers another one down for the points. Brenna Martin, part of 2 other Blue All-Stars here with at least 2 kills early here in the first set. And the Blue All-Stars have taken the lead as Vibetto continues to serve. As she does into the net in a service here, that'll be the second of the game here for the Blue All-Stars. It's the North Dakota Optimists Volleyball Series here on YourLiveEvent.com. So far, nice one brewing here is what we saw yesterday in Horace. Tight here in set number 1. Izzy able to swing one over on the third. Set up by Johnson. Here goes Lucas, covered nicely by Wald. Tight at the net. Brenna Martin able to get it over on the third. Udekwe with the pass. This one will be set up here by Dukeshire outside, tipped by Wold. Make that Nold, excuse me. Izzy Albrecht able to go through the block for the kill. And Izzy gets her first kill of the match. Part of back-to-back state champs here for Izzy Albrecht. And the all-EDC selection as well makes it now 13-12. Both teams with their 2 timeouts remaining here in this first set as well. It's a nice filing crowd making its way here tonight into Bismarck St. Mary's High School. Betsy Schultz from Fargo North on to serve. Udekwe sees this one go to Nold cross court. Linsinger there with the dig. Now it's Vibetto with the attack from the back row. Kept alive, but eventually Martin gets it across. And we might have a violation. Yes, we will. Brenna Martin going over the net on the net violation here. And it will be a 13-all. So since it was 11, tied at 11, 12, and now 13 here. And it's a matter of which team can get a little 3-0, maybe a 4-1 run in them, and try to take the advantage moving forward. Here is coming on to serve will be McKenna, make that Quinn Coast. Coast already with a couple aces, nearly got another. Here goes Martin, blocked. Pushed outside, big right-handed swing, another block, and eventually there will be a deflection. As you saw that one with Severson, and they're going to ask if that was possibly touched after Hallie Johnson threw out the block there. And they'll double-check to see if it was. And if it will be the Red All-Stars with the point, and it is. Nice job by Hallie Severson, too, going, yeah, I grazed it just enough. There's the Red All-Stars able to earn the point with the Johnson block. As now, again, Quinn back to the service line. Vibetto with the dig. Schultz backs it. Here goes Linsinger through the top of the block. Red All-Stars push it outside. Big right-handed swing by Johnson. Kept alive by Vibetto. Now with Linsinger down the line. Red All-Stars on the third on the quick game here with McKenna. Nold Vibetto gets a dig. Dump opportunity on the way. Philibek with the bump. Nold is going to tip this one. Covered by Linsinger yet again. As now you will have Vibetto with the push over on the third and gets the points. Maya Beto and the Blue All-Stars win a scrappy point there, as now it's the Blue All-Stars who have tied this one up at 14 apiece. Talking with a couple of players last night after the match, they said from the high school game, it was a little bit tougher to maybe get the volleyball over consistently without some type of deflection or touch at the net and trying to read your angles a little bit through the blocks, as well as Nold hits one into the net here. And the Blue All-Stars have regained the advantage by 1. For some of these players, last time that they will be representing their schools and the last time they will be playing for their career at the competition level. For others, they will be moving on to college coming up next season in a variety of different sports. Here goes Gerving, big block. Ava Yanner part of the block party here. She becomes the third different Red All-Star to earn a block here as we're knotted at 15 apiece. 6th tie of the opening set on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, and a set that got underway 15 minutes ago here from Bismarck St. Mary's High School. Service on the way for Nold into the back, dug out by Linsinger off the net. Schultz is able to play it and eventually hit over by Gerving. For the Red All-Stars, Kayla Seiler off the top of the block. Betsy Schultz on the second goes middle. Martin with the tip. Seiler is there. Quickly, Martin with another block at the net. This will be tight outside here for Gerving. Cross court for the kill. Alexis Gerving. The Saints do come marching in here at St. Mary's as they lead it by 1, 16-15. That is the school song, by the way. Might as well be for the Saints. You come out here to Bismarck, you can hear the bands, the pep bands from the marching bands. Always fun as a fellow trumpet player myself back in the high school days. As the Red All-Stars, trailing it by 1, have a free ball over on the third. Where does the Blue All-Stars go? Schultz set. Here goes Severson for the kill. So Severson earns the point. The Blue All-Stars starting to muscle themselves up by 2 here. And another point, we might see a timeout from the Red All-Stars potentially. Team Blue won the first set yesterday at Horace, 25-16. Hope Gaddy onto the service line. Gaddy to Philibek in the back. This will be Seiler here with the tip. Good spot, and eventually will earn the point. Just got it over the outstretched arms of Pitts. As right now, Kayla Seiler has been a one-woman wrecking crew here for the Red All-Stars, already with 5 kills here in the opening set. Savannah Philibek to the service line. Schultz sets up. Severson able to push that one over on the third. Red All-Stars here will have Ava Yanner. This one will miss out of play. 3 blocks so far for the Red All-Stars. 3 aces. 0 for Team Blue, but they do have 2 blocks in their own right here. As this one went out, and it will be 18-16. Just taking a look at the scoreboard in-house here. They gave the point to Team Red, and I was like ready to make it another tie, but instead 18-16 here for the Blue All-Stars as they will head to the service line. As they will come on here, the Blue All-Stars. Jensen will see this one miss after the serve there by Delaney. And it's 19-16, and Coach Stephanie Oliver from Fargo Davies and the Red All-Stars wants a timeout. We'll break with them here on your liveevent.com.
It's the summer sale at Bloomfield Enterprise in Hillsboro. All Versamax and Cargo Max trailers at summer sale prices. Plus, you get up to an additional $250 rebate on Cargo Max trailers. Bloomfield Enterprise has the 10.5, 12.5, and 14.5 Versamax trailers. Stop by to look and purchase with large discounts, or call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. The summer sale on Versamax and Cargo Max trailers ends June 30th at Bloomfield Enterprise in Hillsboro.
As we continue here on yourliveevent.com, take a look at some of the Red All-Stars here just after their timeout huddle as they're trailing it by 3. First timeout for the Team Red All-Stars as the Blue All-Stars lead at 19-16. Coming up, it'll be the Red River Valley Fair in a few short weeks in West Fargo. June 28th through the 30th, July 4th through the 7th, and July 11th through the 14th. Main stage entertainment includes Sublime, Hairball, Ludacris, Blake Shelton, and more. For more information and a complete rundown on tickets, fair schedules, go to RedRiverValleyFair.com. That's RedRiverValleyFair.com beginning on June 28th through the 30th for 3 weekends of fun in West Fargo. 19-16, Delaney continues to serve. The Red All-Stars, after the timeout, they will set up middle. Seiler was able to get it to the back left corner. Eventually, Linsinger over on the third, tied at the net, then hammered down by Pitts. Good dig in the back, and the Blue All-Stars with their largest lead of the opening set here by 4. Reminiscent to what we saw yesterday at Horace, where the Blue All-Stars got out in front and eventually went on a big run after it was tied at 9. Taking a little bit longer here, the first set right now, and the Red All-Stars. Jensen looking for deflection. Nothing was granted. It's now 21-16. And for these coaches here, they all have at least one player on their respective team. Now, this is the last time they will be coaching that particular player as well, so it becomes a more full circle moment as Delaney earns the ace. And we'll get another timeout on the floor. We'll break with them. The Blue All-Stars separating themselves a little bit here late in the first set on your liveevent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
It's 22-16 here on yourliveevent.com. The Blue All-Stars with the lead here by 6 over the Red All-Stars here. Taking a look at Coach Jennifer Astle, talking it over with her squad alongside with Kara Nunziato here from Minot R.A. Deemers. Day number 2 of the Optimist Volleyball Series as we're getting ready for the serve upcoming here for Delaney. As Delaney will come on and right now earns at least one ace so far, this time through the rotation. Back left corner, Philibek with the dig. Seiler over on the third, Vibetto with the cover. Pushed outside Gerving, and there was no touch. It will be 4 hits, and the point will go to the Red All-Stars. Well, it's a matter of can the Red All-Stars utilize it here, trailing it by now 5 points at 22-17. As you will have to the service line here for the Red All-Stars and Reese Dukeshire from Bismarck Legacy. Dukeshire to serve. Dug out by Linsinger. Backs under the way. Here goes Gerving. There was a deflection at the net. Yes, there was. And Alexis Gerving earns her second kill of the match. Blue All-Stars 2 points away from taking the opening set here. Trying to do what they did yesterday against the Red All-Stars, but then trying to win the second after the Red All-Stars came back and won the second last night at Horace, 25-21. Red All-Stars pushing this one outside. Lucas tip and a good spot, but it was eventually by Linsinger, nearly had it going, but they will say it did hit the floor. So Lucas able to earn the point here with a tip kill. Now 23-18. Good hustle by the Blue All-Stars, as you will have now Seiler to serve. Back left corner, Tiana Wald with the dig. Backs it on the way, Pitts over the double block for the kill. Pitts with her third kill, the opening set. Brenna Martin will rotate back in alongside with Hope Gaddy here. As Gaddy, will come out of the contest and they will rotate through. So now it'll be Maya Vibetto will be back into the contest for the Blue All-Stars. Udekwe comes on here for the Red All-Stars, and it will be set point here for Team Blue. As they're taking a look at where the volleyball went across the way, and it sounds like that the volleyball went all the way through and eventually, possibly, underneath the stands here is going to chase it down. It's going to be Hallie Johnson as everyone kind of was taking a look. So Johnson comes off the bench, able to get the volleyball, get a couple high fives from her fellow Red All-Star teammates here, and now it's to set point opportunity here with Vibetto and the Blue All-Stars. Vibetto with the serve, Udekwe with the dig, set up middle. Here goes Jensen off the top of the block. Covered nicely, back set. Here goes Albrecht, and she's going to be able to win the joust. As McKenna Nold was trying to put her best messy style for her, but this one will actually be awarded to Team Red. She won the joust, but it'll go out of play. So now it will be a 24-19 contest from our vantage point. Looked like able to win the joust, but it went out of play. It was the Blue All-Stars here with Linsinger. There's a no deflection or touch as the Red All-Stars will take the point now at 24-20. Blue All-Stars do have 2 timeouts if they want to utilize them here. as point will go awarded here to the Red All-Stars, and Jensen continues to serve. Deschamps sets up Albrecht, blocked! Johnson, part of the block party here. Yeah, Johnson and Jensen right there. And Johnson gets her second block of the match, and the Red All-Stars are back within 3. Service here by Jensen. A little winder. Tiana Wald able to earn the dig. Linsinger up and over on the third. Udekwe, Jensen. Udekwe gets it across. Linsinger, Deschamps, set middle. Martin. Jensen able to earn the dig. Pushed over by Lucas. Delaney push outside. Linsinger swings. Kept going. Pushed across eventually by Dukeshire. Deschamps back set on the way. Albrecht up and over. Good dig by Udekwe, good push by Dukeshire, and now the Blue All-Stars will go outside of Linsinger, and we will have a double hit here on the Blue All-Stars to now make it 24-22. So they're going to call a double hit on that one, as the Blue All-Stars wanted a violation on the hit prior. As now the Red All-Stars here with Jensen, hits the ribbon of the net. Vibeto with the cover. Wald able to get it over on the third. Udekwe with the pass to Dukeshire, set up outside. Nold, covered nicely by Wald. Albrecht over on the third. Jensen, Dukeshire, set up. Nold, cross court. Linsinger sees this one go out of play. And McKenna gets her first kill of the match, and just like that, the Red All-Stars are back within 1. Timeout on the floor here from St. Mary's.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhbanknd.com. A 1-point advantage for the Blue All-Stars. At one point held a 24-18 lead here in the first set. 5 consecutive points by the Red All-Stars has made it now a potential extra session here in this first set. If the Red All-Stars can earn a point. Closest set that we had yesterday at Horace, 25-23 in set number 4. That was the only 2-point set between these two. As Jensen hits one down the line, Linsinger is there. Linsinger with the attack, and Linsinger earns the final point of set number 1. Her third kill, and set 1 goes to Team Blue by a final of 25-23 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Back with more after this with an in-game update on yourliveevent.com.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
The best part about being a reading corps tutor is having that one-on-one relationship with kids.
A high five here, or a smile there. When I get that smile back, it fills my heart.
Being a reading corps tutor has been the most rewarding thing I've ever done, and I was an RN for 15 years.
Outside of my family, this has been the greatest experience of my life.
Let's get to an in-game update brought to you in part by our friends at Bank North. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities that they serve. They're more than just a bank. They're a community partner that you can always count on. In that first set, Team Blue kind of spread the wealth around. They would have 7 players with at least a kill or more. Hannah Lensinger, Molly Severson, and Caroline Pitts with 3 kills each. An ace by Delaney and a couple blocks with Lensinger and Pitts across the way. For the Red All-Stars, led by Kayla Seiler with 5 kills. Philibek with 2 aces. Coast with an ace as well. And then you had Hallie Johnson with 2 blocks for the Red All-Stars. That's an in-game update again brought to you in part by Bank North. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC. Equal housing lender, part of the fan cam here across the way with some of the folks enjoying some popcorn here at Bismarck St. Mary's. Again, a nice gym. You can walk around. Kind of has not a true, in terms of, some of the gyms have a true track lane across the way, but it kind of has that same feeling. But you can sit, you can stand anywhere in the gym. Yeah, bird's eye view, great seat to watch here in Bismarck coming out to games, and great venue to broadcast as well. Again, that's an in-game update brought to you in part by Bank North. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes as we get you ready for set number 2. Set number 1 again, 25-23 for Team Blue. And if you missed any of our player profile interviews with the respective players and a handful of the coaches, you can simply go to our YouTube page, search North Dakota Optimists player profile, and you'll be able to see in each particular video there's a snippet of either 3 or 4 respective interviews, and go back and learn a little bit more about the particular players that are on the court. Where are they off to next, and what are their future plans, whether it's collegiate sports or studies as well. As we take a look here, part of our player interviews with the Hillsboro EDC, Quinn Coast from Bismarck Century. She'll be heading to North Dakota State College of Science to continue her volleyball and academic career. Junior and senior years helped the Patriots to the WDA championships in 2022 and 2023, as well as a state runner-up finish in 2022 in 6th place this past season. We'll get to some of those and more coming up, brought to you in part by the Hillsboro EDC. On to serve to get things going in the second set will be Betsy Schultz here from Fargo North for the Blue All-Stars. Swanson backs it on the way, pushed by Knoll down the line, covered nicely on the way by Severson, and this one there by Gerving will go out of play. It will be a point to the Red All-Stars as they take the early lead here in the second set at 1-0. Evie Byrne coming on to play libero this time for the Red All-Stars, and then Jalen Swanson with 13 assists and 10 digs yesterday on now at the setter spot, as this is going to be tipped by Brenna Martin. Martin gets her 3rd kill and having herself a really nice early part of this volleyball match for the Blue All-Stars. Service here for Maya Vibetto. A couple of her serves yesterday just went over the net and immediately went down to the court. This one will be pushed a little bit farther, covered there by Nold. Backs on the way, and the swing by Yoder over on the 3rd. Here goes Gerving into the middle, Nold with the dig. Red All-Stars now will see this one with Seiler down the line, and that'll go out of the court of play. And 2-1 here for Team Blue. As Vibetto will come on to serve in that first set. 2 service errors for the Blue All-Stars. 1 for Team Red. Seiler gets this one in the middle. Yoder able to push it over. A chance of the Blue All-Stars. Where will they go? Back set. Here goes Gerving. Nice dig on the way by Swanson. Free ball over on the 3rd with McKenna Knoll, but a really good spot as you had Gerving with Walden Vibetto all going after that particular volleyball. And McKenna Knoll able to earn the point and tie this one up at 2 apiece. So the Blue All-Stars and the Red All-Stars tied 6 times in the first set. For the Blue All-Stars, after it was 15-all, went on a run, and then stymied the late little rally by the Red All-Stars to win it 25-23, as we'll have 4 hits on the way after Brenna Martin throws up the block to make it 3-2 for Team Blue. Substitution here with the rotation. Now Hope Gaddy, and also with Pitts to come on the floor. So Gaddy back to service line. Well, for Pitts here, Caroline from Weimar Lidgerwood, the second-team All-Stater. Region 1 Senior Athlete of the Year, heading to the University of Jamestown to play collegiate volleyball for the Jimmies in the fall. Swanson back set. Here goes Yanner through the block for the kill. Ava Yanner with her first kill of the volleyball match here to make it a 3-all affair. Ava Yanner, the future Blue Hawks, staying in the Queen City out in Dickinson. Going from Trinity to Dickinson State as Coast will come on to serve now for the Red All-Stars. And Ellie Lucas will play in the front row here for Team Red. Coast to serve. Maya Vibetto with the dig. Pushed outside. Here goes Severson, able to utilize the block there of Jensen for the kill. Severson has her 4th kill of the match. And back and forth we go. One team takes a point, then we get tied, and the other team takes a point. We're tied again. 7 points and a little bit of a teeter-totter type of a set here so far in the second. The shot will come on to serve. This will be into the middle. Nice dig by Berg. Back set on the way. Here goes Seiler. Tip. Pitts is able to get it right back over. Joust at the net. Won by Pitts yet again. Seiler able to muscle across on the third. Covered nicely back left corner by Knoll, but just going to get right to a fellow teammate there with Coast and Lucas nearly running into each other. It's now 5-3. As the Blue All-Stars will come to the service line. As Delaney into the back. Set up here by the Red All-Stars with Lucas. Gaddy is able to cover. Delaney set middle. Pitts just unable to get that one over the net. And the Red All-Stars take the side-out opportunity. Coming together on Friday for practices. A little get-to-know-you as well throughout the weekend. 2 games, and then pretty much wraps it up for the Optimist Volleyball Series in terms of just the player and coach's perspective. When it comes just to the volleyball side of things, and a good spot location there for Evie Berg to earn the point and the side-out for the Red All-Stars. Talking with Evie yesterday, saying it's fun to have McKenna Nold on my side of the net because that state quarterfinal round match at the Fargo, she had 62 digs against the Jamestown Blue Jays. Pitts able to put this one across for the points. And here in the second set, last couple points been kind of short and sweet, getting right to the point back and forth, but very reminiscent to what we saw in the first, where neither club right now is going on a deep particular set of runs as the serve by Severson, dug out by Berg, tied at the net. Here goes Jensen. Albrecht with the right-handed swing, dug out by Seiler, back set. This will go Knoll back left corner. Gaddy couldn't quite get to it, and McKenna Knoll earns the point to make it now 6 up. Our 5th tie of the second set. For more coverage throughout the summer months, once we get to the fall season as well, go to yourliveevent.com or simply subscribe to our YouTube channel. Here's a swing from a Tioga player and Cheyenne Hayes. Get an opportunity to get a little run here in the second set, as it now will be 7-6 here for the Red All-Stars. Service here for Jensen, and that'll be the second service here for the Red All-Stars, and we're tied up now at 7 apiece. Talking about Cheyenne Hayes again, finished 3rd at the Javelin here in Bismarck at the State B competition. The Region 8 Senior Athlete of the Year as well from Tioga. As Wald will come onto the service line and hit one into the nets. Red All-Stars take the point, and they will take the serve as well, as they'll make a couple of substitutions as Ava Yanner will come back on alongside with Jalen Swanson as Coast will check out, and you'll have Ellie Lucas checking out as well. With these teams, a little bit more of a 6-2 rotation, able to get these setters in there a little bit. You might get a respective set with someone else, and you take a little time off in between. Evie Berg. Here goes Seiler with the attack. And a good spot location. Delaney went down to try to get that particular opportunity there. Seiler going to earn the points. Kayla with her 6th kill to lead the Red All-Stars now with a 9-7 advantage. There's Jalen Swanson as the service line. Blue All-Stars will see this one back right corner on the swing there by Severson. Red All-Stars with McKenna Knoll down the line for the kill. Knoll starting to warm up now, her third kill in the set alone. And now it's a 10-7 contest here for the Red All-Stars. Service here by Swanson. Severson with the dig. The shot sets outside, big right-handed swing, and a kill here for Cheyenne Hayes on a side out for the Blue All-Stars. As we'll have a substitution as coming back onto the game here for Team Blue will be Betsy Schultz alongside with Alexis Gerving. Teams as they did a little bit yesterday, once we got to that second and third set, they were standing like you see in college volleyball. They weren't sitting, getting ready to go the next time they get an opportunity to get in. McKenna Knoll, big swing, better dig by Wall, backs it on the way. Gerving through the block for the kill. Alexis Gerving with her third kill of the match. 10-9 on the way here for the Red All-Stars as they lead it by a point. Betsy Schultz to the service line. Schultz into the middle, Berg with the pass. Johnson able to cover. Ava Yonner from the outside. Betsy Schultz gets the dig. This will go outside. Hayes cross court. Great dive there by Berg. Joust at the net. Knoll able to push it across. Walled with the cover. Dump opportunity. Johnson right back over on the transition. Here's the third hit by Gerving. Berg with a one-handed dig. And speaking of one-handed, the Red All-Stars with Knoll got it over on the third. Here goes Gerving yet again. Swanson with the dig. Yonner set outside cross court as that's going to be with Severson. Eventually Martin gets it across for the points. Brenna Martin on one of the longest volleys of the night. And the Blue All-Stars able to take the point on our 7th tie here of the second set. Severson and Martin nearly ran into each other. Severson, you can maybe give her the hockey assist there with a little push of Brenna Martin. Tied at 10 apiece here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Betsy Schultz. Swanson set up outside. Yonner throwing one down for the kill. Ava with her second of the set. And the Red All-Stars take it up by one. Feels like one of those kind of volleyball matches after seeing what we saw yesterday going 5. A couple of them, again, were won by a little bit of wide margins. But this is about as tight of volleyball as you could get. Good push by Brenna Martin. Here goes Seiler up and over on the third. Seiler gets it back across quickly. Now it goes Brenna Martin. Nold in the back row keeps it going. Here goes Seiler cross court. Nice dig there by Severson. Another opportunity for Hayes in the back. Nold with another dig. Swanson outside tip by Seiler. Right back over by Gerving. Berg with it. Backs it on the way here through Yonner, but into the net. And the Blue All-Stars will take the point. Neither team wants to separate. Largest lead here of the second set is 3 for the Red All-Stars at 10-7. Then 2 a handful of times for both sides as Vibeto to the service line. Swanson into the back goes Berg off her back right heel, a little off balance there. And the Blue All-Stars take back-to-back points and also regain the advantage up by 1. Coming up on our Petro Stompings and our post-game show, we'll hear from a couple of the victorious players. Put a bow on the series as well, so make sure you stay tuned for that once we get to our Petro Stopping Center post-game show. Seiler blocked, but this one will go out of play, and Kayla earns a kill here for the future Cobber, and it's tied at 12. So Seiler earns the points, as now you'll have Evie Berg. Berg to the service line, back right corner. Severson is there for the dig. Now comes middle Gerving. They're asking for a touch of something at the net. Nothing was granted, and the Red All-Stars will take the point 13-12. That's right now playing the front here for the Red All-Stars will be Seiler, Jensen, and Yonner. While you have Brenna Martin with Gerving here, and for the Blue All-Stars, you did have in the rotation with Severson, as there'll be a service error. Both teams with 3 service errors so far here tonight. We've had 26 points in the second set, and we've been tied 10 times. 13 up here with Hope Gaddy to the service line here for the Blue All-Stars. Gaddy, back right corner, Seiler with the dig. This one comes middle. Jensen eventually blocked by Pitts. Those two had a lot of Region 1 battles over their tenure. It's now 14-13 Team Blue, so Team Blue will take the point. Weimar Lidgerwood Warbird going up against a Northern Cass Jaguar, as we'll have Hope Gaddy. Gaddy with the serve into the middle for the Red All-Stars here. They will have Ava Yanner up and over. Good location in the back left corner. Miss Betsy Schultz and Hope Gaddy couldn't get there quick enough, and Yanner gets the side out and earns the points. And this is everything of what we said in the first set. It was tied at 15 apiece, and that's when the Blue All-Stars made their run. Yesterday, the Red All-Stars won the second set 25-21 to even up the series in terms of sets. That's what they're trying to do here as well, as we have 4, as that one never got over the net eventually. And the point will be awarded here to the Red All-Stars. Service upcoming here for Quinn. Bismarck Century product, Quinn Coast. This one will go out of the quarter point for the Red All-Stars. Service line is starting to become a little bit of a problem for service errors, with a couple of them coming here in just this. Make that 3 of them coming here in the second set alone. Deschamps to the service line. Into the back, Evie Berg with the dig. Lucas Seiler with the push over on the third. Deschamps set middle, tipped across by Pitts for the point and kill. Pitts with her 5th kill to lead the Blue All-Stars. As now it's 16-15. Brenna Martin with 4, Severson with 4, now 5 by Pitts here for the Blue All-Stars. As you will have a Delaney back to the service line. Deschamps, this one will go out of play. And just like that, we're even up yet again. Service here for Seiler. Just like pulling teeth here of which team's finally going to come out and able to get a little bit of a rally in them here and string 3, 4, maybe even 5 consecutive points together. As this one will go out and the point will be awarded here to the Red All-Stars to make it now 17-16. For those of you that are just joining us, set number 1 went to the blue team by a final of 25-23. Seiler with the serve. This one will go out of play. It's just the question right now, which team is going to separate. 14th tie of the second set. Service here by Severson into the middle. Berg tied at the net. Eventually muscled across by McKenna Nold. Gaddy, Deschamps, set middle. Pitts blocked by the left hand of Jensen. And we might have an inadvertent whistle. We will, and we'll have a jump ball. So a little bit of an inadvertent whistle on that. We'll do it again. The serve will go back to the Blue All-Stars here with Hallie Severson, the second team All-Stater for Bismarck Legacy, and Coach Jennifer Astol from Bismarck Legacy, also part of her coach here. Her teammate from Legacy she's going up against with Reese Dukesher. McKenna Nold over the double block. Eventually, though, Gaddy gets it across on the third after the hit by Delaney. Back set, here goes Lucas. Tip covered nicely by Severson. Outside goes Cheyenne Hayes, and they're going to say there was a net violation here on Jensen, and the Blue All-Stars will take the point at 18-17. So Jensen went into the net. Point will be awarded and continuing here for the Blue All-Stars. Serve upcoming for Severson continues. That one was a missile. You will have Jensen in the middle. Good dig by Delaney. They got to get a free ball over on the third. They do with Albrecht. Pushed outside McKenna Nold down the line, but unable to keep it in the quarter play here. And the blue team has taken a 2-point lead. So here's a little separation. 3 consecutive points by the Blue All-Stars as they lead it by 2 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Berg, back set. This one, Lucas off the side of the block for the kill. The future VCSU Viking, Ellie Lucas, earns the point here for the Red All-Stars. 19-18 here as Jensen, her fellow teammate from Northern Cass, on to serve. Jensen earns the ace. 4th ace of the match here for the red team as we're knotted at 19 apiece. Serve will be coming here for Jensen. Jensen in the back. Gaddy with the dig. This one coming back. Set Albrecht over the double block. Pancake by Jensen. Seiler able to keep it going. Eventually hit across on the third by McKenna Nold. Big right-handed swing by Pitts. Kept alive by Jensen. Set middle. Johnson with her left hand gets it over on the third. Blue All-Stars with Albrecht. Blocked at the net. Gaddy with the bump to the outside. Here goes Hayes. Seiler with the dig. Set middle. Johnson to Gaddy. Blue All-Stars set up middle with Pitts. They got to get it over on the third. They do with Seiler. Gaddy with the cover. Delaney set outside. Here goes Hayes. Right-handed swing hits the net. Dump opportunity on the way for Quinn Coast. Albrecht will eventually earn the point here for the Blue All-Stars. Izzy Albrecht with the second kill in a long rally won by the Blue All-Stars here at 20-19. As Bretta Martin will come back into the contest. Alongside with her will be Tiana Wald. Wald will come on here into the middle. Seiler with the dig, trying to get that pass across. Now it's going to be 21-19 here. Wald earns the ace on the way for the Blue All-Stars. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining here, and if the Blue All-Stars earn another point, the red team might be calling that timeout. Service by Walds. Red All-Stars set middle. Nold with the tip, and it's down for the points. McKenna in now with 5 kills. And just like last night, no matter what happens in the first 3 sets, we will be playing 4. So we will be playing 4 just like we were scheduled to no matter what yesterday and went to 5. But we will be playing 4 sets here with this All-Star Series. Service on the way for Swanson. Blue All-Stars Albrecht, right-handed swing. Dug out nicely by Delaney. Swanson set up outside McKenna Nold off the side of the block. Hayes able to keep it alive. They got to get it over on a free ball. They do with Wald. Berg, nice pass. Swanson set outside. Nold with the power tip. Not going to be touched at the nets. Eventually, Team Blue takes the point here at 25-22. Timeout on the floor, or we'll have a substitution. I think Stephanie Oliver wants to take a quick timeout, as they will give the timeout awarded here to the Red All-Stars with the Blue up by 2 with the serve, and we return.
It's the most prestigious, challenging, rewarding tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The world of outlaws, King's Late Models.
As we take a look at the Blue All-Stars here with head coach Jennifer Astle talking it over. Reminder, the Red River Valley Fair is coming up here for 3 weekends of fun, June 28th through the 30th, July 4th through the 7th, and July 11th through the 14th. You can check out the YourLiveEvent.com free stage. There's going to be a Kids Day with Slamabama and more live entertainment as well. For the complete schedule, go to RedRiverValleyFair.com. That again is RedRiverValleyFair.com, beginning June 28th through the 30th. After the timeout by the Red All-Stars, Schultz onto the service line, and Schultz nearly, well, she will eventually get the point. It was close to start off with, but Betsy gets the point here, and the Blue All-Stars take a 23-20 lead, and we get another quick timeout here for Coach Stephanie Oliver. That'll be the last one for the Red All-Stars here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
As we come back here, it's 23-20. The Blue All-Stars with the lead over the Red All-Stars here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhbanknd.com. That's dhbanknd.com. The Blue All-Stars were up 24-18 in the first, only to see the Red All-Stars come all the way back and nearly take it. They won set number 1 25-23. What do we have here for an encore in set number 2? As Schultz heads back to the service line. As she does, back right corner, Seiler is there. Swanson sees this one. Here goes Janner up and over on the third. Schultz set, back set. Gerving blocked, but it's kicked eventually by Betsy, but Brenna Martin slid underneath the net. There will be a point awarded here to the Red All-Stars. We almost saw a bicycle kick by Evie Berg yesterday. She had about 25 feet, got about 10, but she was able to kick the volleyball back to the quarter place. Service by Knoll. Schultz sets it up outside. Gerving off the side of the block there by Johnson. Brenna Martin in the middle, able to get it across. Evie Berg is there, set up outside. Seiler cross court. Severson with the dig. Severson now from the back row. Good dig by McKenna Nold. Outside Seiler with the right-handed swing. Severson keeps it going. Another opportunity and hammered down by the Red River product in Hallie Johnson. 23-22, and another timeout on the floor. We'll break with them. This by Team Blue. They got one remaining here late in the second.
It's the summer sale at Bloomfield Enterprise in Hillsboro. All VersaMax and CargoMax trailers are at summer sale prices. They have 11-foot and 13-foot CargoMax trailers, all discounted in price during the summer sale. And Bloomfield Enterprise still has a large inventory of Big-Tex utility trailers. Stop by to look and purchase with large discounts, or call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. The summer sale on VersaMax and CargoMax trailers ends June 30th at Bloomfield Enterprise in Hillsboro.
Here on YourLiveEvent.com, 23-22. The Blue All-Stars lead it by a point. Trying to take the second, take the first two sets of day number 2. The Red All-Stars trying to even up as they did last night at Horace at one set apiece. I'll have to do it in comeback fashion if they can complete it right now with McKenna Nold at the service line. Wold with the dig. Schultz sets up outside. Here's the swing by Gerving. Kept alive by Swanson Berg. Now to Janner up and over down the line. Covered nicely there by Severson. Here goes Hayes. Swanson. Janner set up outside Seiler. And a big time block by the Thompson Tommy product in Brenna Martin. Brenna Martin with the block, and that could be a game-changing kind of a play right there for the Blue All-Stars, especially if they can take this point here and win it in the second. Region 2 is glad Brenna's just out of there moving forward from a volleyball particular standpoint. Maya Vibeto to the service line. In the back, Evie Berg is there. Swanson backs it on the way. Here goes Janner. Was there a touch? There was not. And the Blue All-Stars take the second set and lead it 2-0, 25-22 after taking the first, 25-23. The third set is next as we get to an in-game update here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With all pet protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
As we get to our in-game update, taking a look at some of the Northern Cass faithful that's made it way across the way with the Jensens and the Lucases here tonight in Bismarck. On the Bank North in-game update here, Bank North, they take community to heart, helping customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities that they serve. For more information, go to ibanknorth.com. That again is ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Pitts with 5 kills, and you have 4 apiece for Brenna Martin and Hallie Severson. Martin with that big block to make it 24-22 after the Red All-Stars made a little rally in themselves going. Kayla Seiler with 7 kills, and McKenna Nold has 5 with Ava Yanner with 3 for the Red All-Stars. In that particular set, we were tied 15 times. The last time was 19 up, but it was 15 ties in the second set. That again is a in-game update here on yourliveevent.com. In-game update brought to you in part again by Bank North. They're a community partner that you can always count on. For more information, go to ibanknorth.com. Again, that's ibanknorth.com. So it's 2-love for Team Blue. Team Red must need to win here this third to have a chance to try to come back and win it in 5 as they did yesterday. Only difference was yesterday it was tied at 1. Then they were down 2-1. Now they put themselves a little bit more into a hole, but it's been good volleyball here this evening. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here from Bismarck St. Mary's. If you missed any of day number 1 coverage 24 hours ago at West Fargo Horace, you can watch it back. Simply subscribe to our YouTube channel, Your Live Events. Go to yourliveevent.com. You can check out all the action from yesterday at West Fargo Horace, again, on our YouTube channel on Your Live Event. So the Red All-Stars will get things going here in the third set, as they will have Swanson to the service line. Over 3,000 assists and 1,000 digs for the first-team All-Stater, a school record in assists, again, with over 3,000 from Langdon area and more Munich. Blue All-Stars here, free ball over by Wald. Can't get over the net, and the Red All-Stars will take the point here at 1-0. It's the matter of the legs a little bit. We saw at particular times those long rallies. Now you play a 5-setter yesterday. We'll see what happens 24 hours here where both have been tight. Team Blue won the first set by 2 and won the second set by 3 as this one unable to get over, and the Red All-Stars take the first 2 points. Red All-Stars took the first point in both the first and the second set. The only difference is the Blue All-Stars immediately tied it up at 1 apiece. This time the Red All-Stars lead it by 2. Swanson with the serve, back right corner. Severson is there. Schultz will set it up for Brenna Martin with the Thor hammering kind of kill. Brenna Martin, that just sounded good, like a home run in softball or baseball. She got that right hand to connect on the volleyball, and it was going 100 miles somewhere, and that 100 miles went to Savannah Philibek in the back row. Service here on the way by Beto. Swanson set up outside. Here goes Yanner over the double block, covered by Wald. Schultz pushes it outside here on the attack by Linsinger over the top of that double block, and then Swanson just right into Seiler here as they nearly ran in the scores table, and we're tied at 2. As Vibeto continues to come to the service line here, Maya does have a kill so far today with a handful of digs. Vibeto hits the ribbon. The Red All-Stars back set. Here goes Seiler with a nice looking spot. Back set awarded here for Swanson, and Seiler is able to earn the point here. She's got at least 1 kill now in every set, and it's 3-2 here for the Red All-Stars. Seiler will come to the service line. As she does, back right corner, Linsinger with the dig. Set up outside, here goes Severson over the double block. Philibek to Seiler in the back row, Wald with the dig. As this one will now be pushed across over on the third by Vibeto. McKenna Nold. This one's going to hit the post. It won't matter anyways. It hits the pole going up. And the Blue All-Stars tie this one up at 3 apiece. Substitution on the way here will be with Hope Gaddy, also with Pitts coming into the contest. As Gaddy will come on and serve it up here, tied at 3 apiece. Gaddy to the service line, nearly gets the dig. Good job by Philibek, that is, with the dig after Gaddy nearly got the ace. We'll have a net violation on the way. The point will get awarded here to the Red All-Stars. at 4-3. Service upcoming here. A volleyball match that's a little over an hour old so far. 64 minutes here today. Schultz back sets. Severson with a rifle, but eventually they get it over on the third with Philibek. Outside Linsinger, and Linsinger earns the points. Hannah Linsinger with 4 kills, and we're knotted at 4 apiece here in the third. As we saw in the second set, it was nearly point for point until we got to 19 apiece. And it's very similar here, tied at 4 in the third on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Red All-Stars will see this one outside, pushed by Nold, covered by Gaddy. Deschamps set up, here goes Pitts. They're going to say yes, it was on top of the block, and Pitts is going to earn the points. So Pitts will get her 6th kill of the match. As Josie Jensen was talking to Ava Yanner, going, did you touch that? And Ava's like, yeah, I did. And they have a little laugh as Josie was like, I know I did not touch that particular volleyball on that swing by Pitts. Outside McKenna Nold into the net here, and it's now 6-4 here for Team Blue. So Blue All-Stars rattled off 3 consecutive points as they lead it here by 2. Blue All-Stars to the service line. Delaney. Udekwe is able to get the dig. This one coming at the attack line for Nold. Gaddy gives it now across the way to Linsinger. Quick offense there with Gaddy to Deschamps, and eventually Linsinger earns the points. Delaney earns the assist. Hannah able to earn the kill. She's got 5, and now the Blue All-Stars lead it here at 7-4. Currently, in terms of total sets, the blue has 4, the red has 3 in this volleyball series. Delaney to serve, Udekwe with the dig. The Red All-Stars back set. Ava Yanner, well, you're not going to put up a block, and Ava Yanner able to throw it down. That'll be her 4th kill, and that's something we haven't really said too much here, as now 7-5. Is no block at the net. We've at least seen, if not one or a tandem block, more times than not. As the service line here for the Red All-Stars will be Reese Dukeshire. Vibetto with the dig. Delaney sees this one with Pitts. Free ball over on the third. Udekwe. Dukeshire set middle. Jensen through the block. Great spawn attempt in the back by Gaddy. Big swing by Gerving. Blocked down the net by Jensen. Delaney gets it over then on the second. Dukeshire to McKenna Nold. Into the middle. Gaddy is there. Delaney outside. Hannah Linsinger with the attack. Jensen able to block it. Good push. Udekwe trying to keep it going. And eventually they'll get the point here for the Blue All-Stars. A good looking point here for the Blue All-Stars as they're able to get that particular points across the way and take an 8-5 advantage. For a second there after Jensen's block, it looked like it was going to be a point for the red team, but the blue team, quick transition game, able to take it. Now lead it by 3. Linsinger with the serve. McKenna Nold able to tip this one across. Here goes Hayes, and this one will just miss the back right corner. Now 8-6, and with the senior class for some of the athletes and even those who aren't moving on to the next level, this is kind of a measuring stick, if you will. You get to see certain players be all region, all district, all conference, all states, and try to see where some of the best is in Class A, Class B for volleyball across the state of North Dakota. As Gaddy hits this one out of play, it's 8-7. Third year that they've done the quote-unquote draft system, where it doesn't matter if you're east, west, A or B. You're going to draft 12 players, try to make it as even as possible and create some good volleyball, which is what we have seen here in this series. Josie Jensen with the kill. That'll be her first of the third set. We are tied here for the 4th time in this third. As McKenna Nold comes back to the service line for the Jamestown Blue Jay product. And Nold gets the ace. For the Red All-Stars, they've had at least one ace in every set so far as a unit 5 in the match. And the Red All-Stars take a lead here at 9-8 on your live event Pregame.com as volleyball was up a row or two. We've seen it hide behind the stands. We've seen it now in the stands. So now just someone needs to catch a volleyball, and I think we'll have a good tic-tac-toe. Pitts with the dig. Pitts will come middle. Dukeshire is there, covered nicely by Philibek. This one over on the third by Lucas. Outside here goes Hayes. Little joust at the net, won by Pitts. The Red All-Stars will see McKenna Knoll from the back. Gaddy keeps alive. Vibeto chases it down. They couldn't get it over on the third. Good hustle by the Blue All-Stars with the red team able to take the point, now lead it by 2. As Knoll continues to come on to the service line here with the red team leading it on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Gaddy with the dig. Set. This one will go to Vibeto. Good spot. As Maya Vibeto will earn the point here for the blue team. Making out 10-9 and a side out as well on top of it. So Twins back in action here today. We will let you know once that game goes final whether the Twins come out on top or not. As we get to this time of the year, it's a lot of kind of recreational softball at particular times. Go out and golf, get a walk in, watch the Minnesota Twins. Here in Bismarck, you can watch the Larks the last couple of years in Northwoods League. A team that has caught on with a lot of popularity over the last couple of seasons. Here's going to be a block by Martin after the big swing by Seiler and a quick pushover. Then immediately after that with Maya Vibeto. The tandem play in the back here between Wald and Vibeto, that has just been fun to watch between those two here. A couple of Class B'ers in their own rights. For the Red All-Stars, they will go with Seiler with the tip. Just unable to muscle that one over. It's now 11-10, and just like that, the Blue All-Stars with their first lead since it was 8-7. Wald, a first-team All-Stater. Vibeto, a first-team All-Stater as well in Class B. Jensen with a swing, and Jensen earns the kill. Jensen part of back-to-back Northern Cass State B volleyball champs, and you guessed it, a first-team All-Stater. Tied at 11 here from Bismarck St. Mary's. Jensen with the serve. Back left corner, Alexis Gervin is there. This will come middle. Brenna Martin through the block for the points. Well, Martin's got 6. Pitts has 6. And Linslinger with 5 of the kills so far here for the Blue All-Stars. As Betsy Schultz will come on to serve. And you'll have Hallie Severson as well coming to play the front row. 12-11, Blue All-Stars lead it by 2. Schultz with the serve into the middle. Evie Berg is there tight. Martin able to finish this one off at the net. Make it now 13-11. Brenna Martin showing you why she was part of a first-team All-State selection and over 1,000 kills here tonight. Service by Schultz. Back right corner. Berg is there with a dig. Pushed outside. Seiler through the block for the kill. Kayla Seiler now has 9 kills on the evening. Fun part of these all-star games, it kind of becomes almost like a family reunion a little bit across the state. Able to see different coaches that you might not see throughout the year. Able to talk a little volleyball. Some fans and family members able to come in and maybe see a granddaughter, a niece, or a cousin, sister in some capacity as well, as the Blue All-Stars lead it by a point. As Delaney gives this one into the net, eventually hit by Vibeto on the point here to the Red All-Stars. Volleyball just continues to grow across the state. Last year that we will have 2 classes, then we'll go 3 divisions in 2025. The question will be just the number of teams with co-ops. Was this an ace or not? They didn't see it. They will say it will go out. A service here on the Red All-Stars. They're 6th of the match. They're first this set. It'll be 14-13. But again, the state of North Dakota, when it comes to volleyball, will be to 2 classes for 1 more year. Everything will be the same. EDC, WDA in Class A. 8 regions when it comes to Class B. Ava Yoder gets this one across a little bit too far from the back line. As now it's 15-13 for the Blue All-Stars. But next year when we get to the 3 divisions, or 2025, once we get there, we'll see how many teams are going to be in Class A and to B to see how many regions that they will have. As Seiler, no deflection at the net, makes it now 16-13 after the hit goes out of play. As we had state qualifiers in A and B for basketball this past year, and I think a lot of volleyball fans kind of curious, will they have state qualifiers as well in 2025? But again, got to see the number of teams in each particular class and then go from there as Betsy Schultz hits this one over on the third. Red All-Stars looking for a side out. Ava Yanner in for the side out. Her 5th kill here to make it 16-14 as McKenna Nold will come back on. Evie Berg will check out here, so Nold will play the front on the way with Hallie Johnson and Ava Yanner. Service upcoming here for Seiler. Back right, Linsinger with the dig. This one goes now to Severson. Seiler able to keep it up. And then they got to get a free ball over. Kayla able to do so. Quickly, Schultz pushes outside. Linsinger blocked by Yanner. Linsinger has another chance. Yanner able to finish this one off. It's Ava's world, and we're just living in it. The red team back within 1. Ava Yanner with back-to-back points here for the Red All-Stars as they're back within 1 on their Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Seiler to the service line. Wald with the dig. Betsy Schultz to the outside here. Severson with a good cross-court kill here for the Blue All-Stars. Blue All-Stars now have 5 players with 5 or more kills, as we'll have a couple substitutions for both teams as Pitts and Gaddy return for Team Blue. Udekwe will come on here, a valedictorian for Bishop Ryan, heading for college Notre Dame for studies upcoming, heading to South Bend as Gaddy to the service line. Goes right to Udekwe. This one will go to McKenna Nold off the top of the block, covered nicely by Gaddy. Pushed outside, here goes Linsinger up and over for the points. Linsinger now with 6, and the Blue All-Stars starting to separate a little bit here in the third as they have a 18-15 advantage. Hope Gaddy to the service line here for the Blue All-Stars. Gaddy, back right corner. Linsinger make that McKenna Nold that goes cross court to Linsinger. Here goes Pitts into the net, and the point here for the Red All-Stars. As Josie Jensen comes to the service line, coming out here for Team Red will be Johnson. Serve upcoming by Philibek. Pitts to Linsinger. This one through the block. Eventually, Udekwe gets it over on the third. Linsinger with the attack, and Linsinger with the kill. Linsinger with her 7th kill here as the blue team leads it now 19-16. Substitution as Gerving will come on, also with Delaney here. As we will have a quick substitution as Seiler will come into the game as Udekwe will check out. So blue team leads it by 3. Service upcoming here for the Blue All-Stars. Deschamps into the middle. Red All-Stars see this one with McKenna Nold. As Gaddy nearly got the pancake, McKenna Nold gets the kill. That'll be her 7th. And the Red All-Stars, as they have tried to do in both the first and the second set, will try to come back here in the third. Blue All-Stars able to fend them off with a couple of set wins so far, 25-23, and then 25-22 in set number 2. As to serve will be Dukeshire. Reese into the middle, Vibetto is there. The Blue All-Stars back set this one over, and we'll have a hitting the post. And the point goes to the Red. Serve here for Dukeshire. This one comes down. Gaddy keeps alive. Pitts through the double block. Dukeshire keeps it going. Quickly over by Lucas on the second. Delaney outside. Linsinger over the double block. Covered nicely by Nold. Nold with the attack here. Gaddy with the dig. Tied at the net. Pitts will come across, and this one goes into the rafters. the Red All-Stars are fortunate with where the bounce came across. Blue All-Stars pushing it outside. Linsinger off the side of the block for the kill. As this one will be a point here for Linsinger, as it'll be 8 kills now for Hannah to make it 20-18. As you will have now Linsinger to the service line, as you will have coming on will be Cheyenne Hayes. So Team Blue leads it by 2 here, as they will go through the rotation, making sure everyone's got their place as Linsinger goes back to the service line. The EDC Senior Athlete of the Year from Grand Forks Red River. Red All-Stars pushing this one outside. Big swing by Lucas for the kill. Ellie Lucas gets the point. It's 20-19. Serve upcoming for McKenna Knoll. Nold into the net. Service error on the Red All-Stars, as the Blue All-Stars lead it by 2. This has been the hill for the Red All-Stars to climb. We were last tied at 13 apiece. And very similar to the first and the second set, been close throughout, but the Blue All-Stars just do enough down the stretch to take the first 2 sets. Can they do the same here in the third? Red All-Stars outside here with Seiler with the tip off the side of Hayes by Beto. Nearly going into the front row. Point will be awarded here after Kayla able to get in double digits with her 10th kill of the match. Josie Jensen will head to the service line. Jensen does have an ace so far here today, heading to UND upcoming in the fall. Cheyenne Hayes on the miss hit, and it's our first tie since it was 13-all. Our 8th tie of the set, and we have a timeout on the floor. We'll break with them, tied at 21 here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
High school volleyball here today on yourliveevent.com. It's 21-all between the blue team and the red team here for the Optimists Volleyball Series. As the Red All-Stars got this one, they were trailing it at one point, 18-15, 19-16. Got it now to 21-all here as Jensen heads back to the service line. So you'll have one timeout remaining for the Blue All-Stars. So the Red All-Stars, they will have 2. The Red All-Stars in a much needed, as they need to win the third set here. After the timeout, Jensen with the third service error, the set for the Red All-Stars, and the Blue All-Stars take it right back up by 1. And for Team Blue, they will head to the service line with Betsy Schultz. She does have a ace so far for the Fargo North product, and future Concordia Cobber a volleyball player here with Betsy Schultz. To the service line, gives it McKenna Noldes there. Set middle, here will go Seiler with the tip, and Seiler earns the points. 22-all here in the third. Serve will be upcoming as Jalen Swanson from Langdon area Edmore Munich heads to the service line, and Ava Yanner from Dickinson Trendy will go back up and play the front row. Jalen, part of a handful of setters here with Coast and Dukeshire here for the Red All-Stars. This one just gets across the net. That nearly was going to deflect the net by Beto by the time she got her hands around on it. That's going to be an ace. So Jalen earns the ace here. Swanson with the point here. And a timeout on the floor. It's 23-22. It's tied again here in the third on yourliveevent.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Timeout on the floor here, 23-22. The Red All-Stars lead it by a point as they will head to the service line after Swanson was able to earn the 6th ace here for the Red All-Stars. That's her first, and they've done it with 5 different players. Swanson to serve, back right corner, going right to Vibetto yet again, and Vibetto with a free ball over on the third. McKenna Nold with the dig. Swanson set outside. Here goes Seiler. There was no touch out of play, and it's 23-all. 10th tie of the third set, and the red team wants a timeout. We'll break with them one more time before we close out the third on your live event.
It's the summer sale at Bloomfield Enterprise in Hillsboro. All Versamax and Cargo Max trailers at summer sale prices. Plus, you get up to an additional $250 rebate on Cargo Max trailers. Bloomfield Enterprise has the 10.5, 12.5, and 14.5 Versamax trailers. Stop by to look and purchase with large discounts, or call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. The summer sale on Versamax and Cargo Max trailers ends June 30th at Bloomfield Enterprise in Hillsboro.
23-all here in the third set as we go to Maya Vibetto here for the Blue All-Stars. They won it by 2 in the first, winners by 3 in the second. Now we'll see who's able to take home the third. Vibetto with the serve. Seiler with the dig. Swanson set up outside. Ava Janner. They're going to say there was no touch. This one will go out of play, and it will be a set point and match point opportunity here for the Blue All-Stars. As we have a timeout on the floor, we'll keep it here. Coming up again, we'll get to our Petro Shopping Center post-game show, your one-stop travel hub for all of your road trip requirements. They've got you covered around the clock every day of the week. Whether you're looking for a wide selection of food, from the Philly cheesesteak to a juicy chicken from Popeyes to the glorious Dolly Down restaurant and more, they all got you covered at the Petro Shopping Center, just off 45th Street and I-94 in Fargo. That'll be coming up on our post-game show. We'll get to the final numbers of this particular volleyball match, and then we'll also get to a player interview or two, brought to you in part by the Hillsboro EDC. There's more at exit 104 with a great location on I-29. That's all still to come, barring the conclusion of this one. 24-23, the Blue All-Stars trying to take it here in the third. Vibetto to the service line. This one will go into the middle. Red All-Stars with Seiler tip, covered there by Severson. Outside Linsinger over the double block. Nold with the dig. Outside Seiler with another swing at this one. Vibetto keeps it alive. Schultz to Linsinger, right-handed swing, blocked at the net by Johnson. Back set, here goes Severson. Swanson keeps it going. Nold with the push. 10-foot line by Seiler. Martin Schultz, this one back set. Severson blocked. Outside Linsinger. McKenna Nold able to keep it alive. Swanson, here goes Janner with the tip, pushed right back over. Swanson sets it up here now with Seiler with the power. Betsy Schultz was able to get there. 10-foot line for Linsinger off the ribbon. Swanson, Seiler punches this one across on the third. Now it's going to be Vibetto, as this one will be down the line, covered by Nold. Swanson, free ball over on the third by Philibek. Blue All-Stars miss. Communication on the where Schultz was going as coming across on the slide was going to be Severson, and Betsy thought she was going to be coming more down the middle, and we're tied at 24. 11th tie of the set. Getting some extra volleyball here in the third. Seiler to come on here. Blue All-Stars pushing this one outside. Severson, cross court. Nice dig by Philibek. As now McKenna Nold. Schultz set up middle. Brenna Martin through the side of the block for the kill. How do you do? Brenna Martin's got her 8th kill of the match. And it's the Blue All-Stars who lead it by 1. Hope Gaddy to the service line here for Grand Forks Red River, and the Blue All-Stars with another set and match point opportunity. Into the back right corner, Swanson. Here goes McKenna Nold, no touch. And set number 3 goes to the Blue All-Stars, 26-24. 25-23, 25-22, and 26-24, as we will still play one more set here. They're going to play 4 no matter what again with the All-Star Series to make sure those in attendance and the players get their run after, again, the third set. So no matter what, Team Blue going to take it 25-23, 25-22, 26-24. We'll play one more set here in Bismarck when we return.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Norman County Fair, June 19th through 22nd, Ada, Minnesota. FFA Day with Eli Alger and the Faster Horses performing in concert. There's a salute to veterans with special music and a tribute from Operation Check 6. Racing, school bus races, free shows and attractions for all ages, fun games and the Mighty Thomas Carnival on the Midway. It's where summer begins and the fun never ends. Free gate admission. The Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 19th through 22nd. Visit normancountyfair.com.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Visit us today at any of our 6 locations.
So we come back on our Bank North in-game update here in set number 3. Goes to the Blue All-Stars, 26-24. Brenna Martin with 8 kills. Hannah Linsinger with 8 kills. Pitts has 6 in her own right here. For the red team, they're led by Seiler with 11. 7 for McKenna Nolden, 6 for Ava Yanner. The blue team winners by 2, 3, and 2, 25-23, 25-22, and 26-24. And in doing so, they have taken the second game as well. And then just when it comes to overall sets, they lead at 5-3 here in the series. So no matter what, they will take the overall sets as well. We'll play the 4th, as we alluded to yesterday, and today with the Optimist Volleyball Series with an all-star festivity. And just making sure everybody gets an opportunity to run through their respective lineups. We will play a 4th set here tonight in Bismarck that got underway at 6:54, just over an hour and a half ago from the capital city. That, again, is an in-game update brought to you in part by Bank North. To learn more, visit their website. That's ibanknorth.com. Again, ibanknorth.com to find a branch and a location near you. Member FDIC, equal housing lender with Bank North. So we'll go through the rotation and make sure everyone is in the proper spot. Coaches again, a little background on the coaches here for both of these teams. All 4 of the coaches able to participate as a player at one point here in the series as well. With Coach Oliver of Fargo Davies, that's Stephanie. Coach Johnson, that's Angie from Northern Cass. For Coach Oliver, some of her hobbies, playing volleyball, also some pickleball, and spending time with her husband and twins as well. Works as the Director of Sports Science, Nutrition Coach, and Head Strength and Conditioning Coach for the Fargo Force for Coach Stephanie Oliver. For Coach Angie Johnson, married to her husband Alex. They have 2 kids with Tucker and Blake. Region 1 champs the last couple of years and state champs as well. Currently employed with Sanford Health. Then you have Kara Nunziato, married to Jared Peterson as they reside north of Minot near his family farm. Currently works as a speech language pathologist and assistant professor at Minot State University. And you have Jennifer Astle here for Bismarck Legacy. 11th season as the head coach for the Sabres. Bachelor of Science from the University of Mary. Teaches at Rita Murphy Elementary in Bismarck and married to her husband Ryan with 3 children of Wrigley, Emerson, and Henley. Some of the coaching bios here for our 4 coaches. As they continue to look at the rotation to make sure they got everything set, we'll take a quick break here and come back with the 4th set when we return.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Check out the YourLiveEvent.com free stage powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Inc. at the Red River Valley Fair with a full lineup of great performers and shows each day. You'll enjoy live entertainment from Quick 56, Ashley Weiland, Slamabama, and more. The Red River Valley Fair is 3 weekends from June 28th through the 30th, July 4th through the 7th, and July 11th through the 14th. For entertainment schedules and more information on the YourLiveEvent.com free stage, check out RedRiverValleyFair.com. That's RedRiverValleyFair.com.
As they got everything set, Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here from Bismarck St. Mary's. Service upcoming here for Delaney as this one will go back left corner. The Red All-Stars, they will see this hit over on the 3rd by Johnson. Back set, here goes Cheyenne, and this one will go out of play, and the Red All-Stars will take the point here at 1-0. Again, no matter what happens in this particular set, this will be the final match of the 2024 North Dakota Optimists Volleyball Series and the final set as well. We did have a similar situation last year at Bismarck Legacy where Team Blue won 4-0 over the Red All-Stars. The Red All-Stars trying to not allow that to happen here this season in Bismarck. Brenna Martin up over the block. Nice dig, back set. Here's a swing by Johnson in the net. And what's new? We're tied at 1. Tied early here. As we make our way now to Maya Vibetto, as Udekwe will come on and play in the back row here for McKenna Nold. As they'll have the opportunity here for Vibetto to come on, back left corner. Udekwe is there. This will unable to get over. And eventually, if it did, you had Severson ready to pounce on cue to make it now 2-1. So Blue All-Stars taking the first 3 sets by a combined 7 points. We saw some good volleyball last night at Horace. We've seen some good volleyball here tonight at St. Mary's as well. Evie Berg with a free ball over on the 3rd. Delaney set. Here goes Martin. Martin quickly gets it back over, and she's going to earn the point. Makes it a 3-1 contest here for the Blue All-Stars. As Vibetto with the serve. Off the ribbon. Red All-Stars here with Seiler. Big right-handed swing for the kill. Now with 12 in that category. Here's set out for the Red All-Stars. Coming up, we'll get to our Petro Stomping Center post-game show. Recap again what happened earlier today and yesterday at Horace. Hear from some of the players, then put a bow on the 2024 Optimist Volleyball Series. Tina Wall, this one will go into the middle. Brenna Martin is going to be able to get that one over on the 3rd. Now goes Johnson. Hit back left corner, out of play, and the Blue All-Stars now take it at 4-2. As Gaddy will come on for Martin. Pitts will come on for Wald. And service here will be Gaddy. Gaddy to the service line, back right corner. That'll be out of play. Blue All-Stars with their 5th service error of the match. Taking a look at what they had yesterday. They had 12. It's a little bit of reversals between what yesterday was. The Blue had 12, the Red had 4. Here tonight, the Red have 8, and the Blue has 5. As Quinn Coast will come on to serve. Vibetto with the dig, pushed outside. Severson earns the points. Severson with her 6th kill. As we'll have a substitution here as Betsy Schultz will come on. Also with her will be Izzy Albrecht. As to the service line here will be Betsy Schultz. Schultz to the service line into the middle for the Red All-Stars here. They will see this one off the net, and Betsy will take the ace. That'll be her 2nd. The blue team now with a 6-3 margin with the lead. As Schultz heads back to the service line. Into the middle, Evie Berg is there with a dig. Backs it on the way. Seiler over the block. This one high into the rafters. You're nearly scraping the ceiling at St. Mary's, and Severson hits this one over on the 3rd. For Team Red, Seiler with a little soft changeup hit off the side of the volleyball. Vibetto with a good push down the line. Covered nicely by Berg. Seiler with the attack, this time with the tip. Hits quickly on the transition game. Hammers one home. Pitts with her 7th kill of the match. Makes it now 7-3 as we'll have the Blue All-Stars here with Schultz continuing to come on to the service line. As Betsy with a little running jump serve going to her fellow Spartan teammate with Berg. This would be Jensen, blocked by Pitts. Berg able to cover it. They got to get a free ball over on the 3rd as they're able to do so. There with Coast coming middle. Jensen keeps it alive as this one will now go with Seiler. Covered by Gaddy. Schultz outside. Severson off the top of the block for the kill. Severson now with her 7th kill of the match. And the blue team takes it with a 3 points. I'll make it a 5-point edge, leading it at 8-3 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. As we'll have Schultz back to the service line. Again, 4 sets here for this All-Star Series. Schultz into the middle. Berg is there. Seiler and Coast trying to help it out as they're able to do so with Berg eventually on the 3rd. Backs at Albrecht. Blocked, but she will utilize the block for the points. And Izzy gets her 3rd kill to make it now 9-3. As Betsy Schultz will continue to come on and serve here for the Blue All-Stars. Schultz with the running jump serve here. Berg with the dig. Seiler, and this one will be eventually a net violation here as the Blue All-Stars now take a 9-3 advantage for the Blue All-Stars. As Betsy Schultz will continue to come on and serve. As now it's 10-3, excuse me. Schultz, soft floater. Seiler, this one will go outside. This one hits over on the 3rd by Lucas. Then they got to try to change out of positions, run into each other a little bit in the back, and it's the blue team as they continue to take a little bit more of a lead. The Blue All-Stars run away with it a little bit here in the 4th on yourliveevent.com.
The best part about being a reading corps tutor is having that one-on-one relationship with kids.
A high five here, or a smile there. When I get that smile back, it fills my heart.
Being a reading corps tutor has been the most rewarding thing I've ever done, and I was an RN for 15 years.
Outside of my family, this has been the greatest experience of my life.
As we come back here on yourliveevent.com at 11-3 here for the Blue All-Stars with the advantage here over the Team Red. Timeout on the floor. As serving upcoming now will be with Betsy Schultz. Schultz with the running jump serve. Seiler with the dig. As the Red All-Stars here will have Lucas. Good spot for Ellie Lucas for the kill. The future Viking able to get the side out there for the Red All-Stars as they take the point, make a substitution as McKenna Nold will come on. Udekwe will check out, and Seiler heads the service line here for Team Red. Blue All-Stars winners 25-23, 25-22, and 26-24 here to take day number 2 of the Optimist Volleyball Series. These two teams will eventually split, but right now the team that's won the most sets is Team Blue overall. McKenna Nold gets up high and hammers one down for the points. So Nold with the side out here. The Red All-Stars with back-to-back points as they will head back to the service line. Seiler with the opportunity. Gaddy, Blue All-Stars backs it on the way. Severson cross court, and Severson earns the points. As that'll be now 12-5. As coming on here will be Savannah Philibek here for Seiler. As Philibek will come on and play back row with Nold and Berg. Coming on now will be Linsinger here for the Blue All-Stars. Linsinger with the ace. The first one tonight here for Hannah for the Blue All-Stars. That'll be their 5th. As they take now a 13-5 advantage. Linsinger goes back to the service line with the running jump serve into the middle. Red All-Stars set up here. Jensen trying to get that one across. Pitts, and we'll have a double hit here by Pitts. Makes it now 13-6. Substitution as Yanner will come back into the game now for the Red All-Stars as Evie Berg will check out. Here goes Jensen down the line. Blue All-Stars, they will set middle. Albrecht with a big right-handed swing. Red All-Stars now will go with Lucas with a right-handed swing of her own, just missing the end line to make it 14-6. Substitution here as Brenna Martin returns for Gaddy, and Tiana Wald will come in here for Pitts. So Martin back to the front. Evie Berg will come on for Jensen in the back row. And service here for Tiana Wald from Edgley Cullum Montpelier. Future Jimmy. McKenna Nold goes cross court for the points. McKenna Nold with her 9th kill of the match. We got a football score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard at 14-7. Coming up, it'll be the Red River Valley Fair. 3 weekends of fun in West Fargo. June 28th through the 30th, July 4th through the 7th, and July 11th through the 14th. For more information, tickets, and more, go to RedRiverValleyFair.com. That again is RedRiverValleyFair.com. As the Red All-Stars able to earn an ace here by Reese Dukeshire. For the Red All-Stars, the red team, they've had 6 different players with an ace. And they get the service error. That'll be their 9th. 15-8. As Delaney will come on and serve, and playing in the front now will be Cheyenne Hayes. As the Blue All-Stars 10 points away from trying to earn a 4-set sweep here in day 2 of the Optimist Volleyball Series. I think like most in competition, you want to win any particular set that you play, but when you know you can't have a chance to come back and win the match, sometimes in the 4th set it can kind of get away from the team that lost the first 3. That's what we're seeing here a little bit. As the Red All-Stars with Yanner hits this one into the net. Blue All-Stars have taken it. Now it's 17-8. Saw some good volleyball the first 3 sets. Those that were tight throughout. Blue All-Stars just able to do enough down the stretch to get a little rally and run in them, as McKenna Nold is going to be anyone into the net. Brenna Martin was there to try to throw up a block, as now Seiler will come on here. As Philibek will check out to make it 17-9. After McKenna Nold again able to earn that kill. She's got 10. As the officials will talk it over here. Double back to say if there was a point, as I think we might have maybe a little wet spot on the floor as they're taking a look here with Johnson, or seeing if something is there. Johnson has it all good to go. As seeing if something was possibly missing, as I did see a couple players maybe say something with an earring that might have been missing, so they'll take a look at that. As this one will go over with Cheyenne Hayes. Seiler, cross court, and a good looking spot there for Kayla. Her 13th kill, has a baker's dozen. Now it's 17-10. as we will have McKenna Knoll back to the service line here for the Red All-Stars. Knoll, this one will be out of play. Blue All-Stars now lead it by 8 as Udekwe will come on for Knoll. Linsinger will check out here with Gerving as Maya Vibeto and Severson return. Then you got Hayes and Brenna Martin. Vibeto, good-looking spot here for the Red All-Stars, trying to answer with Seiler. Good dig by Wald. As free ball over on the third with Delaney. Eventually the Red All-Stars go outside with Seiler here down the line. Delaney is there. Swing there by Johnson. Wald keeps it going. Brenna Martin in the middle. Evie Berg keeps it alive. Pushed over then on the third. And eventually the point coming here for the Blue All-Stars. Pushed across by Severson on the last one to earn the point now at 19-10. A couple of good back row plays that we saw all the way around with Delaney, with Tiana, and also with Maya here for the Blue All-Stars. They'll take the point as they're 6 away here in the fourth. In the net, service there, that's their 6th. 19-11. State champs, West Fargo, Cheyenne in Class A, Northern Cass and Class B going back-to-back. They'll try to defend their titles coming up this year in the final year of the two-class volleyball system as Brenna Martin earns her 10th kill of the match. Going back yesterday, didn't see Brenna play a ton just with the rotation at particular times. Brenna Martin, we had her down for just 1 kill yesterday and a block, and so far today coming up large here in the second day of the Optimist Volleyball Series. Seiler over the double block. Here goes Severson here. Evie Berg with a dig back right corner. Now it's going to be Seiler. Vibeto able to earn the dig. This one coming through with Pitts. Jensen was there for a moment, and Pitts is going to earn the point. 21-11. As Gaddy gets the service line here, back right corner. This one coming middle. Jensen going to earn the points. Josie Jensen with a kill. As the Red All-Stars will make the substitution as Ellie Lucas will come on here for Dukeshire. And then Johnson will check out as coming in will be Coast. And Coast will head to the service line here for the Red All-Stars. 21-12. Again, join us just a few moments. We'll get to our Petro Stop Beats in our post-game show. So this will go into the back for the Blue All-Stars. Severson hits one down the line for the kill. Bismarck Legacy product able to get into double digits now. As you will have a substitution is coming on here will be Betsy Schiltz. Service on the way here for Betsy. Back right corner, Udekwe is there on the dig. Evie Berg keeps alive now with Lucas with the roll shot. As this one will be going to Severson, blocked. Severson pushes it across. Udekwe is there. Red All-Stars set up Jensen. Vibeto with the dig, back set by Schultz. Albrecht through the block for the kill. Izzy, the West Fargo Cheyenne product, has her 4th of the match. 23-12 now here for the Blue All-Stars. As back to Betsy Schultz to try to finish this one off here for the Blue All-Stars here in the 4th set. And try to take all 4 sets here in this second day of the Optimist Volleyball Series. Red All-Stars back set Seiler through the double block. As now you'll have Severson over. Red All-Stars will back set. Here goes Lucas. And Pitts earns the block and the point. Our 3rd block of the match. 24-12. As now you'll have the Blue All-Stars here with Betsy Schiltz to the service line. This will come middle. Jensen through the side of the block, kept alive by Izzy. Betsy Schiltz from the back. Udekwe with the dig. Seiler with the attack over on the 3rd. For the Blue All-Stars, they will handle it here with Severson. Set up middle by Coast. This will go to Seiler. Good-looking spot off the deflection of Izzy. And Kayla with her 14th kill to match. That is a match high here for both the red and the blue All-Stars as now Seiler heads to the service line. Seiler into the middle, and that'll be how this one finishes off. In a volleyball match that finishes in an hour and 54 minutes here today. Set number 4 goes to the Blue All-Stars by a final of 25-13. 25-23, 25-22, 26-24, 25-13. Blue All-Stars led by Severson with 10 kills, Brenna Martin with 10 kills, 8 apiece by Pitts and Linsinger. For the red team, they were led by Seiler with 14 kills, 10 by McKenna Nold, and 6 by Ava Yoder. Again, the Blue All-Stars earned the win. We're back after this with our Petro Stopping Center's post-game report.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
As we come back on our Petro Stopping Center post-game show, the Petro Stopping Center heading over in Fargo for a feast fit for a king. Love that chicken from Popeyes, a juicy cheesesteak, or a mouth-watering Cinnabon as well. If you're feeling a little bit extra picklish, check out the Dolly Down restaurant or check out some Papa John's Pizza. Again, in this one, the Blue All-Stars able to earn the win 25-23, 25-22, 26-24, and 25-13 here in this one. Really good balance for both teams. The Blue All-Stars had 5 aces with 6 service errors, while on the opposite side, the Red All-Stars had 2, 4, 6, 7 aces with 11 service errors here in this one, as we will get to the post-game show here with a couple of players in a moment, and we will return after this on the Petro Stopping Center's post-game show here on your liveevent.com.
It's the summer sale at Bloomfield Enterprise in Hillsboro. All Versamax and Cargo Max trailers at summer sale prices. Plus, you get up to an additional $250 rebate on Cargo Max trailers. Bloomfield Enterprise has the 10.5, 12.5, and 14.5 Versamax trailers. Stop by to look and purchase with large discounts, or call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. The summer sale on Versamax and Cargo Max trailers ends June 30th at Bloomfield Enterprise in Hillsboro.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
As we come back now on our Petro Stopping Center's post-game show, as joining us here from the Blue All-Stars is Hannah Linsinger, also with Brenna Martin and Maya Vibeto. Hannah, congratulations on the win. What was it like playing with some of the best, so to speak, across the state of North Dakota for these couple of days?
This was actually so fun. Our team was so fun. We all got along so well. And these are the best teammates I could have asked for, and the best coaches. They were so much fun.
So what did you guys do a little bit differently tonight compared to yesterday to earn not just a 3-set, but the 4-set sweep after losing in 5 last night in Horace?
You know, I think that loss in 5 really fired us up, and we came in today with a ton of energy, and it turned out well for us, obviously. So
going from there to Brenna Martin. Brenna, you had a big block there when the Team Red was coming back a little bit, as that again was in that 3rd set. Able to pick up the win here. What did you just kind of enjoy most about this particular volleyball series, from the practices to what we saw here tonight in Bismarck?
Yeah, I loved the girls and the teammates. Everyone was so fun. Everyone brought the energy, and it just made it easy to play together and play loud. And so making plays like that around these girls, is just so fun, and that's what allows everyone to make those plays.
How quickly were you able to gel with some of your setters, the back row players? I know sometimes you might, with club volleyball or travel volleyball, you can kind of maybe play with some different players across the state, but how quickly did you gel with them to kind of find the sweet spot, so to speak, as a hitter when you're able to go up to the net?
Yeah, obviously it's important that you really gel with your setters right away, so we spent practice, talking about what calls are going to be what calls, and so we did a lot of hitting lines, and it just allowed us to really connect and have fun with it.
Without question. We go from there to Maya. Maya, you got the Aces going last night. Tonight, as the unit, able to get a handful here as well. What was just working from the service line when you were able to get back there, whether it's getting aces or trying to, get the defense a little off footing?
Yeah, I mean, aces and, big kills, everything like that just, brings huge momentum. So that's the way I can contribute to this team, so it's just a big energy builder. Yeah.
You and Tiana Wald were everywhere on the back row. How fun was it kind of playing with two All-Staters that you had in Class B, covering a lot of distance back there?
Yeah, it's just such a fun time just to play with all these All-Stars. It's really fun.
Favorite volleyball memory of the weekend for you here, Maya? What kind of comes to mind from the practices to maybe just getting to know the players, or in between, what kind of comes to mind?
Okay, this is hard. I just think, honestly, the energy, I'm pushing everybody, everyone's pushing me, we're falling over each other. It's just, that's the memories we're making as a team here.
If someone wants to play in this All-Star Series after now having gone through it, why is a reason someone should come and have a goal to try to get here in future years to the Optimist Volleyball Series?
Oh, yeah. Don't ever think that you can't get better at something. Don't limit your mind and, I'm already the best, because you can already take, constructive criticism to make you get better.
As we go from there now to Brenna, same kind of question for you. Why should someone want to play in this volleyball series here, Brenna?
It's just so fun. You meet a lot of new people, you try new things, and it allows you to have a lot of fun and share that energy with players from all across the state.
And what did you enjoy most about the series now that it's kind of all wrapped up before you head on down to Brookings here in a few months?
I enjoyed every second of it. There wasn't a second that I was I really wish this was, I enjoyed everything, every moment. So I really liked the activities that we did at the hotel, though. So that was very fun.
As we go from Brennan now to Hannah, same kind of question. What did you enjoy best about these kind of 5 days with the volleyball series?
I absolutely love playing with the best of the best, and that's what this game is, and we all had so much fun doing it.
Okay, last thing, why was the blue team eventually able to pick up the win and take all the sets here, and eventually, let's see, count them up, 6-3, you take the overall sets. What was the biggest thing here, Hannah?
I honestly think it was our energy, because we were all having so much fun, and there was such high energy on the court, and that was the best thing for us, and it got us all fired up to win.
Again, Hannah Linsinger here from Grand Forks, Red River, Brenna Martin from Thompson, and Maya Vibetto from our Redeemers. Thank you guys so much, and best of luck moving forward.
Thank you.
All right, we'll continue after this.
This is your livelihood, and success requires a seed partner that's just as committed as you are. Just like you, we're farmers first, so our values are rooted just as deep and our goals are just as strong. Our team is ready to hit your fields, so no matter what each growing season brings, we'll get through it together. It's who we are. Thunderseed, first in the field.
Those interviews again brought to you in part by the Hillsborough EDC. There's more at Exit 104. The Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Lots are available to build your dream house with a great location on I-29. As we put a bow on this one on our Petro Stopping Center post-game show, again your final 25-23, 25-22, 26-24, and 25-13 here in this one. Taking a look at the team leaders for the blue team, you had 10 kills with Hallie Severson, 10 kills for Brenna Martin as well, 8 for Hannah Linsinger, 8 for Pitts. Betsy Schultz with 2 aces, 1 for Tiana Wald, 1 for Delaney, and 1 for Hannah Linsinger. Caroline Pitts with 3 blocks to lead the way for the blue team. For the red team, Kayla Seiler with 14 kills, 10 by McKenna Nold, 6 by Ava Yanner here in this one. For the red team, Savannah Philibek from Beulah with 2 aces to lead the way, and Hallie Johnson with 2 blocks. So the first day went to the Red All-Stars, coming back and taking the last 2 sets, 25-23 and 15-12 to win it 3-2. But here in Bismarck, the Blue All-Stars able to fend off the Red All-Stars late in both the first, second, and third sets, and then put the bow on top as well in the 4th set. Thanks to all the ADs who helped us out throughout the way. Tanner Purington here from Bismarck St. Mary's on behalf of Lori Strand with the Coaches Association, and alongside with the Thompson Tommies volleyball team, and with Lori DeKaiser as well, part of the Optimist Volleyball Series, allowing us to be here with YourLiveEvent.com. I'm Chase Miller. Thanks so much for tuning in. On behalf of Joey Hughes, our great team at Halstead Telephone Company, and our great team with R&J Broadcasting, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Make sure you go to YourLiveEvent.com for more games throughout this summer and our next series in North Dakota Optimist Volleyball, as we look to bring you that next year as well. But again, your final here in this one, the Blue All-Stars earn the sweep over the Red here tonight in Bismarck. Enjoy the rest of your week, and join us again for more high school coverage on YourLiveEvent.com.